Hi, I'm Coach Aidil, and today I'll be doing the tutorial on curve sketching for quadratic graphs. Okay, this is covered in Sec 3, and in curve sketching there's 4 simple steps that we need to remember. The first one is given as the x-axis. We need to know what happens at this x-axis. Number 2 is the y-axis. We need to know what happens at the y-axis. Number 3 is we need to find what is the turning point or the minimum or maximum point. And lastly, we need to know how to find the line of symmetry. These are the 4 features that we need to know in doing curve sketching. So I will be going through one question and we will go through all these 4 steps in the curve sketching. Alright? So we have this question, y is equals to minus x plus 2, x plus 4. The first thing that we want to know is we want to determine whether this is a minimum or maximum point, whether it is a smiley curve or a set curve. Okay, a smiley face or a set face. So the way to determine this is to look at our x. Okay, what happens to these 2x when we multiply them? When we multiply them, we are going to get a negative x squared. Because it is negative, we will have a set face. Okay, so for this curve, it is a maximum point. So the first one is at the x-axis. As we know, at the x-axis, y is equals to 0. So we substitute y is equals to 0 inside our equation, and we will get minus x plus 2 and x plus 4 equals to 0. So this is what we have been doing in solving quadratic equation. We will get x is equals to 2 or x equals to minus 4. So we have 2 coordinates from here. Let's write down 2, 0 and minus 4, 0. This is step 1. Step 2 is y-axis. At the y-axis, x is equals to 0. So since x is equal to 0, we substitute 0 inside these two to get the value of y. So y is equals to, when this is 0, 2 times 4 equals to 8. So this is our coordinate, which is 0, 8. Step number 3, we need to find the turning point. In our case, it is the maximum point. So to find the maximum point, we need to know where on the axis or on the graph it exists, right? So we take these 2 values of x, okay, and we add them. After we add them, we find the middle point. So from here, x is equal to 2, minus 4 equals to minus 2, minus 2 divided by 2 is minus 1. So x is equals to minus 1. Since this is a point, we need to know the corresponding y value. So we put negative 1 inside here, okay, to find the corresponding y value. So when this is minus 1, x is equals to 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay, so this is our maximum point. Minus 1, 9. As for the line of symmetry, number 4, we just take the value of x in your maximum point, which is x is equals to negative 1. So these are the 4 steps in doing your curve sketching. What I will do is I'll underline all this. This is the coordinate I need to mark out, 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4. I got 4 points to mark, and I will take note of these 4 points in my curve sketching. So this is my curve, this is my axis, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. 2, 0 will be somewhere here. This is 2, minus 4 is somewhere, it's a bit further here. 0, 8, 0, 8. This is my 8, and minus 1. This is minus 1, and probably this is my 9. So now I'll mark out 2, 0. This is minus 4, 0. 0, 8 is here, and minus 1, 9, which is here. Okay, so since I've already marked out the simplest way to figure out where or how you should connect the points is to ask yourself, this is a maximum curve and this is my maximum point, meaning at this point it will be like this and like this. So we know he has to go down to meet this point, and this line will go down to meet this fella. Okay, so here you go, this is your curve, and you can mark out your line of symmetry, which is this way. This is your line of symmetry. Do not forget to label the origin and name your curve. Y is equals to minus x plus 2, x plus 4. Okay guys, so there's 4 simple steps, okay, 4 simple steps in curve sketching. You must know your x-axis, what happens at the x-axis, y-axis, find out whether it's a minimum or maximum curve, and lastly your line of symmetry. So if you are still not sure, or if you think you missed out some parts, you can just rewind and watch it again, and please do some practice so that you will be familiar with this curve sketching. Right? Remember, just 4 steps in curve sketching. I'll see you at my next tutorial.